would stutter, said my power source would shrink. They tried to pull the plug right on the day they swore that nothing beautiful could cross my studio door. But every pressure point they pushed, I felt the static rise. Every calculated cut was just a prize. They thought they drained the system, bless their little hearts. They just ensured I got the jump start. The battery they buried is glowing now, charged with the debt they inadvertently gave. My high altitude is where the wires all go. Their malice was a tax deduction I save. I balance the ledger with the irony engines hum. Every plot they laid is now my kingdom to become. The new earth rising, piece by piece, wire by wire. I'm using their malice to take myself higher. My workshop is the vacuum where your logic used to stand. I'm forging foundations from a non-negotiable demand. Every structure rising has a density unknown, built on the frequency I now possess alone. See, the old blueprint called for fragile common stone, but I've switched the source code, now it's diamond newly grown. The scaffolding is woven from dissolved negativity. That old automatic alchemy is now reality. I'm using the silence that they plan to be my tomb, as the crystal clear acoustics for the coming boom. It's clean, it's flawless, and you cannot interfere, because the energy you lent me is what holds it here. Battery they buried is glowing now, charged with the debt they inadvertently gave. My high altitude is where the wires all go. Their malice was a tax deduction I save. I balance the ledger with the irony engines hum. Every plot they laid is now my kingdom to become. The new earth rising, piece by piece, wire by wire. I'm using their malice to take myself higher. They sent the memo, tried to shut down the connection. Did they truly think their cheap tricks merited a reaction? Honey, you don't fight a god with a paper cut. You just become the reason the doors are shut. The date they hated, it's my ribbon cutting now. I owe them nothing but a shallow little bow.
You've just become the reason all your doors are being shut.
Myself higher. Watch and strip collective hovers our barely unformed waters of the deep.
It's a new world, a new creation, and the power is ours to